up?
Hey, Graham, I got a question. What are you doing this weekend?
Not much. I was going to make a tuna casserole, work on my homemade dual deck, crabs versus jellyfish, and extract all the cat hair from my commander decks. Why? What's up?
Would you be interested in guest hosting the Community Cup episode of Walking the Plains?
Yes, I would like that very much.
Thanks a lot, man. You're a lifesaver. I'm sad I can't go myself, but I need to stay home because Amanda and I just had this little guy.
Aw, he's cute. He must be like 2-3 weeks old at this point. Is he into magic yet?
Oh, yeah. In fact, we'll be watching the Community Cup together and rooting for the community team to take home the cup for the second year in a row. Isn't that right? Yay, community team! What are you?
Don't be afraid, my child. You have a new daddy now. Aw, what's the matter? Do I frighten you? In time, you will learn to love me. You will not root for the community team like your pathetic fool of a father. You will instead root for the team of wizards. You will learn the art of black magic. You will join us. Yes. Embrace your destiny.
Question: am I still hosting the show?
The Magic Online Community Cup, the annual event that pits a team from Wizards of the Coast itself against a team of outstanding individuals from the greater Magic community. I'm Graham, and I make The Other Magic Show, and I'm filling in as your guide for this weekend of wackiness. Can the Wizards team overcome their embarrassing, humiliating defeat at the hands of the community last year? Or will this year's community team continue to prove that those who make the game cannot play it? But first, both teams convene here at Card Kingdom, a kingdom of cards, to mingle, to practice, and to strategize on how best to vanquish the opposing forces in the days to come. And also to draft many, many cards. So Mike, since I'm technically on coverage this year, obviously I am in support of the Wizards team, but how do you think you guys are going to do?
We're going to crush them pretty badly. I'm excited about it. It's time for a little Wizards revenge.
All right, Sean, Frank, you've been hanging out at Card Kingdom this evening. You've been hanging out with the Wizards guys. How confident do you feel about your chances tomorrow and then for the weekend?
What's the top denomination of confidence I think I'm like 176% confidence, I would say.
How do you feel about your chances against this year's Wizards team?
I have no way to evaluate whether I'm good at or bad at this game, but here's the thing. I'm going to be doing some stylish moves like playing cards left-handed, maybe picking colors I don't traditionally pick, blue, And I think that with the help of my teammates, I'm going to do very, very well. So I think it's the fact that we have built a camaraderie between us that supersedes any skill level that the opposition would have.
Hosted by Wizards of the Coast at their corporate headquarters, the Community Cup began with the highly skill-intensive Vintage Masters format. Pro Tour veteran Paul Cheon served as the community team's unofficial captain, and his leadership was put to the test from the start. So what's the position you're finding yourself in with you're running around all over the place? How are you handling that?
Well, so actually going into the tournament, I didn't realize you could help out your teammates. So then I had to get all mentally prepared, and I'm more of the type of player that focuses on my match and my draft, and then just hopefully, I can't look over and help other people a lot of the time. So I had to change that mentality. Because I got the feature match, I think this was all rigged because I couldn't go run around and help people out. Aaron opened the Black Lotus. I mean, they really want to win this one, but I still think we can take them down.
With the Wizards team holding a narrow lead after Vintage Masters, the players turned their attention to a mysterious figure with outrageous deck-building demands.
The time has come once again to savor the multiverse's greatest flavors. Welcome to Ironroot Chef. Each team will use our secret ingredients to brew tasty concoctions, the likes of which we've never seen. You will receive points for match wins on the battlefield, but more importantly, from the judges based on the theme and flavor of your deck. The secret ingredients are Yisan, the Wandering Bard, Hero's Podium, Aetherios, the God of Passage, Whim of the Fates, and last, but certainly not least, Perplexing Chimera. You have 30 minutes to build your decks. Your time begins now!
I prefer Athreos.
She wants Athreos?
Just Athreos?
I'll do Chimera. You want Chimera?
Yeah.
Do you want it by itself?
I think I want Whim of the Fates.
I think you should
I'm
have
taking one for the team.
That's
fine.
It randomly, things go into piles, and then you get one of the piles.
Worth? Yeah. I don't interrupt. I just overheard. Do you know what any of these cards do?
Negative. Zero of these cards do I know. That's why I'm on 5 tabs of Gatherer right now.
What 2 cards are you stuck with?
Yisan and Athreos.
Ooh, what's your plan there?
We're gonna find out.
How are we doing over here?
Good. I'm going for, I think I'm going to go with the Constellation theme. I did a little bit of reading, and Lampads are Athreos' guardians. They guard people once they get off the boat. So that's a good lore thing. Of course, I have the Scholar because it has his name in it. The Sentries are probably on his payroll as well. Rescue from the Underworld because you're going to be on the boat.
So, Pack Rat's a pretty powerful card.
It is. Love having it in my deck. It might not seem on theme, but I'm Yisan, so this is a story of music and entertainment. And I was looking at Pack Rat and thought, if you invert the 2 words in the name of this card, you get the most famous musical group of people in the 50s and 60s. The Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Frank Sinatra and friends are hanging out in my deck.
After the community team demolished Wizards in Ironroot Chef gameplay, both teams received flavor judgment from a panel that included myself, my friend James, and that really mean wizard guy.
I'm just wondering why he wasted our time with this. I've seen more flavor on a piece of gum stuck to the bottom of my sandal. Quite frankly. I hope you enjoyed triggering Ashen Rider and Zathra Necromancer, because there's nothing fun about this deck list. So, this was a big fat 0 for me, goose egg.
He's
I hope you have a nice trip back to Sweden, but you won't be welcome to my plane at any time.
And finally, an event very close to my heart. The Stipulation Cube Wacky Draft.
In my hand, I hold 2 envelopes. Each team will receive 1. Inside these envelopes, there are 8 stipulations and a sign-up sheet. So what we're going to do is all of you are going to crack open your envelopes, take the slips of paper inside of them, 1 per stipulation. You're going to decide who's going to be following which stipulation.
Trip to the arcade. You must draft the card whose name most sounds like an arcade game. Coverage team will be assigned to you to ensure that it's educated fairly.
What have you done?
I'm like 100% sure that this should go to
I don't know any arcade games.
What? Really?
Yeah, I play StarCraft, man.
God, this is such a stupid challenge.
Celestial Purge. Actually, Celestial Purge sounds very much like an arcade game. Celestial Purge.
You can't build my deck. You're not drafting me.
But
I'm supposed to explain to you.
You can tell me,
what
but
I
it's
choose.
stipulated. So,
Oh,
it has to be, you have to take the most arcadey sounding card.
So
And I think
I don't know. Bad Moon sounds very arcadey to me. That's the thing. Is that
I will accept Bad Moon.
My stipulation is Zendikar, Born and Raised, which means I cannot block. But I'm playing mono red, and I'm planning on posturing being able to block. I think that's really important. So we're not going to let this community team know, and I'm going to attack.
Yeah, I'm the Disciple of Smashing. I have to take all creatures and lands. It's like every cube draft I ever do.
As the suspense of competition heated to its boiling point, the players grew restless. Here, Wizards Director of Global Organized Play, Helene Bergeau, reacts to seeing the winning burn spell on top of her deck after she just lost.
Oh, no. It was there! I couldn't... Oh no, it was just there!
Her next card was Blaze.
As the match results from the cube draft poured in, the community team pulled away. Despite facing an experienced Wizard squad chock full of Pro Tour veterans and Hall of Famers, the community overcame the odds and hoisted the cup for the 2nd straight year. All right, I'm here now with the winning community team from the 2014 Community Cup. Great job, all of you. Sean, what did you think coming into this?
Well, I mean, I was a little worried at first because I didn't know a lot of the formats really well, and of course, I don't want to look like a complete idiot. You know, I'm obviously much newer to the game than most people. I've only really seriously been playing for three years. Okay, look, I'm one of the best players here. That's what they're telling me. Okay, I just found this out. All the formats were so focused on having fun and ridiculousness, and that's my favorite part of Magic. It's like Friday Night Magic, sitting across from the other guy, where you're making deliberately bad decisions, and it's a lot of fun. And the whole spirit of the event was so fun. It felt right at home to me.
Paul, I wanted to ask you, when you're going into the second half of today, and the community is only ahead by a single point, how are you all feeling?
I know it was a little tough. I know R&D made a bit of a comeback in that sealed. I thought we'd do a little bit better, but we were still up. I'm really glad that our team did well. We actually kind of crushed them. So, that feels good. I did have one last thing to say, or a question. Bjorn, yeah? What did the fox go?
Yeah. What the fox said.
Yeah.
Now that we're all fully aware of what the fox says, your community team for 2014. I'm here now with the Community Cup. How do you feel? Fascinating.
Yeah, it ended how it ended.
Yeah, not bad. All right. Okay. You ready to go?
Yeah,
What are we doing here?
Sweet. This is for Walking the Plains, because I'm hosting that now.
Right, because you're not hosting it. You're filling it for this one.
No. Going forward, I'm hosting Walking the Plains.
You're the permanent host of Walking the Plains now.
Yeah, Nate had a kid, can't devote the time to it anymore, so it's me. Not too bad.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. How was that? Oh, not permanent. Are you sure? Were you not on the same call as me? Because I'm pretty sure you were on that call. Oh, I misheard you. So definitely only this one. Oh.
Are we doing an interview here? Are we still on?
Yeah, welcome back to Walking the Plains. I'm here with Marshall Sutcliffe. Marshall, how are you?
I'm good, Graham. How's it going?
That's great to hear. Thank you.